Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationery Island's channel. I'm Jana and today I'll be showing you 10 collections page ideas for your bullet journal. I know I've done 2 videos like this before, but I have some new ideas for you. And I may have repeated some ideas, but I will never repeat the setup, so these are all still sort of new. First on the list is a swatch page for your pens, which is always a good idea if you're like me and you have way too many pens. For this example, I'm just going to do 1 page, but I know some people will need way more than 1. I'm keeping the swatch page very simple because if you end up swatching a lot of pens, it could look quite messy. So for this, I've just written pen swatches in this serif font, and then I've just gone ahead and swatched my pens. The next page is a washi tape swatch page. I've done one before where you could actually take all your favorite washi tapes with you, but this one is just a swatch page so you can keep a record of all the washi tapes you have. So for this, I'm just drawing Polaroid pictures on a string and then I'm sticking all the washi tapes in the middle. Actually, for this example, I only have 4 washi tapes, but obviously it would look a lot nicer with different washi tapes. I'm actually not sure where to get more, so if you have any favorite shops to get your washi tapes from, please comment them down below. Up next is a little record of all the books I've read. I've done a couple of these shelves before and I've even included one in my 2019 setup because I like to encourage myself to read more. This one is just how I would do the book list now. So for this, I've just kept the title simple and wrote books read in a simple font. Then I'm drawing some wooden shelves on the page. Then I'm drawing books, and this time I'm making them bigger because last time the books were too small, and even though I do have small handwriting, I still struggled to write the titles. I actually really like how this page turned out. I like how the books are quite messy and I wish my shelf looked like this in real life because I don't actually own a lot of books, but I'm trying to change that. Next page, I have my song collections where I'll put all the songs that I like. Again, if you listen to a lot of music, obviously you'll need way more than just a page, but for this example, I'm only using 1 page. I kind of really like how this turned out because I love the little cassette tapes. It was really fun to draw them and it was such a major throwback. I remember my first ever cassette tape was a Mariah Carey one and I played Through the Rain over and over again. I'm not sure if that's relatable content, but there you go. So for this, I'm just writing the songs on the tapes where you would normally put the title of your mixtape back in the day. And that's it. Alright, so the next page is quite niche, but I'm sure this would be something useful for some of you. It's a page for plants that I just discovered just because, I don't know, I just love plants. My idea of a good time is staring at different types of plants. So yeah, so for this I'm just drawing some glass jars on a shelf and that's where I'm going to draw the new plants and I will label the jars with the name of the plants. Next is one of my favorite collections pages, which is a page for all the new things that I've eaten that month or year, depending on where I decide to put my collection pages. Usually I do them yearly, so for yearly trackers you are obviously going to need more pages, especially if you like to try new foods. For this I'm just drawing plates all over the page and then I'm just going to draw or write the one new food that I've tried on a plate. The idea is very simple and it takes almost no time to set up. Next is my quotes page where I will keep all the quotes that I like, just so I can read them again and again. I've done this before but decided to improve the design a bit. I still wanted to keep it simple though, so I'm just using a black pen to decorate the page. I'm just decorating the border with quotation marks, but I decided to be a bit extra and make the background black and the quotation marks white. And I just like how the border turned out. I really like the white on black. I feel like it's such an easy way to spice up any page. I know it can be a bit tedious to color in, but I find it really therapeutic, especially when I'm doing nothing. On the other side, I'm doing my words page, which is similar to my quote page. It's for words that I like, so I'm going to write the words on the page, and then I will write the definition under the word. I decided to make this page kind of similar to my quotes page just because they're next to each other, so I wanted those pages to complement each other. So I did a border but kept the background white, and I just decorated it with letters. Next is for all the things that make me happy, which is essentially a gratitude list. For this, I'm just writing the title in the middle, and then I'm drawing a sunflower just because I associate that with happiness. I don't know, because it's yellow and it's just a happy plant in general, I think. So yeah. So for this, I'm going to write all the things that make me happy in each petal, and that's it. You can decorate this however you like. Because the idea is so simple, it's so easy to come up with ways to decorate this. My 10th and final spread is for my nail varnish collection, just so I can keep track of all the nail varnish I have. So for this, I'm going to keep the title simple, and then I'm going to draw different nail polish bottles. I'll be painting the bottle with the nail paint that I have, then adding a label at the bottom. And I don't know, I think it would be a fun spread because you get to put stuff on your journal that you normally wouldn't put, like nail paint. So yeah, I think this would be quite fun to set up for next year. And here's a flip through of all the pages I've done. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. I love reading every single one of your comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We make videos every Wednesday. And that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.